Some lawmakers are urging the president to take an unprecedented step to end the debt ceiling dispute, and TikTok creators in Montana are fighting back against a statewide ban of the app. Good morning. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is going to make an appearance at the G7 meeting this weekend in Japan, but NPR's Anthony Kuhn says it's not yet clear if he'll be there in person.
The head of Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council told national TV that Zelenskyy needs to be here in Hiroshima because important decisions will be made, but Zelenskyy's office says he'll attend virtually. Japan's government hasn't confirmed either option. At any rate, G7 meetings leading up to today's summit have already seen officials recommit to supporting Ukraine militarily and financially for as long as it takes.
NPR's Anthony Kuhn reporting. The Ukrainian president is in Saudi Arabia. Zelenskyy is going to attend the summit of the Arab League. A group of Democrats is urging President Biden to use the 14th Amendment to raise the nation's debt ceiling. NPR's Windsor Johnston reports the unprecedented move could potentially allow Biden to override Congress on the grounds that their failure to lift the borrowing limit is unconstitutional.
The effort is being led by Senator Bernie Sanders, who caucuses with the Democrats. They say the spending cuts that House Republicans are demanding in exchange for raising the debt ceiling are unacceptable. In a letter to President Biden, the lawmakers are urging him to invoke the 14th Amendment, which says in part, the validity of the public debt shall not be questioned. That's something that has never happened before and would likely face legal challenges. Biden is continuing negotiations with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy during his trip to the G7 summit in Japan this week. He's expected to address the debt ceiling when he returns to Washington on Sunday. Windsor Johnston, NPR News, Washington.
Montana is the first state to ban the video-sharing app TikTok. From Montana Public Radio, John Hooks reports users of the app have now asked a court to strike down the ban.
The plaintiffs in a lawsuit filed in a U.S. District Court in Montana are 5 creators on the video-sharing app who live in the state and say their large followings on the platform have allowed them to build communities and earn a living. They're arguing a ban on the social media platform is unconstitutional on free speech grounds and asking the court to strike it down. TikTok itself is not part of this case, but the company has indicated it is prepared to go to court as well. Montana's Attorney General says they expected legal challenges and are prepared to defend the law. For NPR News, I'm John Hooks in Butte.
Today's the funeral for Jordan Neely in New York. The black man died on a city subway when a fellow rider pinned him to the floor in a chokehold. Neely's family says he had mental illness and had been homeless. Civil rights activist Al Sharpton will give the eulogy. The man accused of pinning Neely, Daniel Penny, has been charged with manslaughter. Penny's lawyers say he acted to protect himself and others. You're listening to NPR News.